You're listening to Not So Live from Asteroid G, slightly more expensive than $1.50. I'm your host, Mike Finkelstein.
I mean, your buddy Mike the Ghoul here would maybe prefer 3-1 Celeste pizza for ones compared to this one. I mean,
Okay, so we're discussing the fact that Totino's Pizza has now an ultimate version in, which feels like an ironic misnomer because Totino's should never be ultimate. When I was a child, tiny tot, Totino's was the $1 pizza you pick up from the frozen section because your parents are cooking something you don't like, which in my case was French onion soup, which I detest. And they're like, okay, you don't have to eat this time. You've tried it before. Let's get you a little kids cuisine or a Totino's pizza, and you can just have that instead. It's been 30 years since I first ever had a Totino's. The shit's only gone up 50 cents in price. And it's just as crappy as it ever was. Fake grain, fake sauce, fake cheese, fake meat. Nothing about it is real. Like, if you look at it, that says, made with cheese, and then it has an asterisk next to it, because it's like cheese-based soy paste or something. It's not. When you eat it, you know you're not eating anything good.
You're eating somewhere between 0 to 3% wood and 2 to 6% microplastic or something. Like you're not eating it for the nutritional quality. You're eating it because it's a Totino's pizza. Fuck it, I'm hungry.
It's bachelor food, but it's like the IKEA furniture of pizza. It's not good in any way. It's cheap, but it's not good. But I wandered to the freezer section and I found an ultimate version, which is $1 more, which means it's $2.50. So it's still fucking cheap in comparison to anything else. I think actually kids cuisine may still be more expensive.
I think it's like $3.99 for $4.99 for a kid cuisine now. Yeah.
Not that I've had one in a while. I'm just
banquet meals, I think have gone up from 99 cents to $1.99, and that's saying something too.
Yeah, and we're talking like real budget bullshit food that a college kid is going to eat. Totino's pizza, ramen, budget meals. That's but it's $2.50, which is still dirt cheap. But I tried it, and I gotta say, in comparison to a regular Totino's, I was impressed. Is it good pizza? No. Would I pick this over a Domino's? Fuck yes, I would.
Probably, yeah. Domino's.
That's so unimpressive.
Domino's price alone just takes it away from me.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't good. Totino's found their niche with the pizza roll a lot more than the pizza, but this wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad.
I figured you got the pepperoni one, so I got the supreme one, the one that had the extra meats or whatever, and the pepperoni portion was good. I liked the way Totino's pepperoni is. Even in the pizza roll, it had this crunchiness to it. Their pepperoni is pretty good. The sausage always just had this weird kind of taste to it. Not that it was bad, but it doesn't come off as beef sausage. It doesn't come off as pork sausage. It doesn't come off as chicken. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
It's an amalgamation of whatever is made to look like sausage with spices. Well, and it still tastes that way.
Considering their cheese, that only makes sense.
Yeah. No kidding about that, yeah.
When I had it, I was impressed by the fact that, sure, it's still the shitty crust. It's still, you're not getting really good ingredients. But the cheese tasted more like cheese. The sauce tasted more like sauce. And the meat tasted more like meat.
Yeah. It was a little bit better. It was a step up. This was like, your Friday night pizza at college rather than your Wednesday night pizza at college, if you want a treat, is what this would be to me. It wasn't half bad.
It's like Diet Dr. Pepper of pizza. It tastes more like regular pizza than you'd expect, but you're still comparing it to some pretty awful bullshit. But the thing is, I tried it, and I was impressed. It's got a healthy amount of pepperoni. I think it has, the pepperoni I had 2 types. I had, slices and chunks, which is tasty.
I had, 9 slices on mine. It's not a huge pizza. It's single serve for the most part. 9 pieces on a little piece. That's pretty good.
It was pretty good. And, I thought the cheese was pretty decent. It all cooked up really well together. The thing that I was interested about, I don't know if you do this. Normally when I buy a Totino's, I'm trying to cover up some of the flavor, because it's a shit pizza. So I'll throw on some mushrooms, I'll throw on some onion, I'll throw on, if they actually had, a full works pizza with fake onion and green pepper, because it wouldn't be real. I'd still try it. But I like the extra ingredients. I like a full the works pizza normally. I had a pepperoni, and then because you bought your one, I bought another pepperoni to try, and I threw extra stuff on it. And I gotta say, the weird thing for me was, I thought actually adding extra toppings took away from what the Ultimate Pizza did really well.
Interesting. I
Yeah.
don't usually do that. Like, it depends if it's like because this was a single serve thing. Like, I just kind of whatever. But if I'm making one for the house, like, we'll toss some extra cheese,
Mm-hmm.
chicken, maybe a little bit of bacon. Like, we
Chicken.
zhuzh it up somewhere in there. My wife loves chicken bacon ranch pizza,
Mm.
so we'll have stuff to make that always handy. But like, I do like the idea of adding a little bit of your own to it. So
Mm-hmm.
it's interesting that you add like what you like and you
Mm-hmm.
think would make it good, and it kind of detracted from the experience.
It was weird because, like, in part, I will blame the fact that I had some hard salami that I was using, and normally hard salami on pizza, fantastic. It made it even greasier, and I think that's because the Totino's pepperoni is greasy. So
Yeah.
it was like Pizza Hut pizza greasy, which I was not expecting. But
Mm.
it all kind of just detracted. I thought it was better. Like, I had some canned mushrooms because canned mushrooms are fantastic on pizza. They're like perfect pizza mushrooms. Some Kalamata olives, garlic, some Italian seasoning, some pepper. It was good, but it wasn't as good as when I just had the pepperoni. Which, yeah, it was just.
Interesting.
I think the quality got too good that it detracted from like the slight improvement. I didn't want to cover up the pepperoni flavor this time, as opposed to a true shit like fucking Totino's, which you desperately need to because it's weird and gooey and not right.
Yeah, going for the enhancement, and it was almost overwhelming.
So yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
like a
yeah,
Jack's Pizza needs the enhancement. A
right.
Totino's Ultimate almost didn't. Which does that make it good or does that make it bad?
I think for the price, I would range this in decent. To be honest, I
It's
mean,
hard to beat
250.
250.
The
Yeah,
price is really good, right? Like, I think
yeah.
you're still better off getting like, the Wegmans near me. Wegmans, I used to work there. It makes fantastic frozen pizza, and it's fairly priced, like $7-8 for a pie. Like, if you're getting a whole pie, I would still go that route. But if you're going the single serve action, like, usually I'm a Red Baron kind of guy because I just like their deep dish style or
The
whatever.
deep dish
Like,
is good. That is true.
I might turn to this a little bit
Yeah.
as something. I always have some kind of frozen pizza in my freezer. Maybe I'll have one or two of these in there from now on.
I mean, at least they're cheap. If you eat it and then you're like, I didn't
Exactly.
really like it, you're not losing much
Yep.
money.
Exactly. I mean, I would feel pretty bad when you go get a
uh,
frozen pizza for like some gourmet, California kitchen, whatever,
that crap's
and
nasty.
it just tastes like shit.
Yeah,
Like
I don't.
$11 for a frozen pizza. Like, ugh.
I've eaten at a real California pizza kitchen because there used to be one, ironically, in Virginia, and I've had a couple of their frozens, and I just think their shit's nasty.
Yeah, not a fan. It's
No,
just, it's California-ing something is always a little much for me sometimes.
overpriced and under delivers. Like, okay, you can do a balsamic reduction and some weird goat cheese on here, but is it still pizza anymore if it doesn't have the basic ingredients I'm looking for?
Yeah, I'm still eating this off of a glorified tortilla. So I mean,
Right?
give me some
Really?
crust, please.
Yeah, give me something substantial. Let me get
Yeah,
my teeth into some chew here.
yeah,
Jesus.
yeah, right.
No.
And I like thin crust, but come on.
No, well, yeah, there's a line. You don't want a cracker. You want a thin
Exactly.
crust. Yeah, yeah,
Exactly. I don't want matzah.
yeah. Matzo pizza. That's something we could try later.
It's not a bad idea. I bet that would be good when it's intentional.
Well, yeah. I mean, you pick the right sauce for the cracker that doesn't
Mhm,
overwhelm it. Probably want something that
mhm.
isn't too wet. You want something a little more paste-like. We could
Yeah,
make it
yeah.
work.
And it's like a thicker sauce. We'd have to
Yeah.
brainstorm on that one. That could be cool.
Yeah. You mentioned this. I'm just curious. Your wife likes chicken bacon ranch. Is she someone that will
Yes.
dip her pet pizza into ranch?
She would dip it into a bit of ranch,
Oh,
yes. But she only eats like certain kinds of pizza. Like she'll only eat tomato sauce, it's gotta be white sauce, and she won't eat like any of the normal it's gotta be chicken, bacon, ranch, or cheese, essentially, with like Alfredo on it. But like she does like the ranch, and that's new for her in the last 15 years or so of her life.
I
So she dips in it. It's we grew up eating ranch, so we don't need to, but she does.
ranch on a pizza is a very Midwest thing, and
Hmm.
I have not yet come to understand. Like, I could see if you had like a buffalo chicken pizza, which at that point
Right.
doesn't have tomato sauce, and in my head barely counts as pizza, but still,
It's
you
it's a flatbread at
yeah,
that point.
you've got a
Yeah.
buffalo chicken flatbread and a big slice. But if you did like one of those like like line drizzles across it, that's all arty. I could see
Yeah.
that working. But then it's an accent. You're not using that as a sauce. A full
Mm.
dunk like some people do just sounds.
It's
That's too much.
It's a little much on the ranch, yeah. But I mean,
Yeah.
ranch is one of the top, I'd say, what, four condiments probably compared to like ketchup, mayo, mustard, ranch, are probably like most people's top four. So I mean, if it's at least it's not, I don't know, barbecue sauce, which is like I guess would
can't.
be weirder.
I know
Like,
people who love chicken barbecue pizza, and I'm like, this is
Too
sweet
sweet.
and
Too sweet.
gross.
Too
Yeah,
sweet. I don't
no.
like barbecue on my pizza. It's just too
Yeah.
sweet.
No, you get some barbecue wings on the side with a normal
Yeah.
pizza. Now we're talking. We've
Yeah.
already established the rule of wings with pizza here. But
Indeed.
so that I guess that is the question then: is what do you pair wing wise with a ultimate Totino's pizza? Then are we doing a Tyson's chicken strip, or what are we looking at?
I mean, it always comes back to food and everything that we do, especially because we're talking
It's a
about
food
food here.
podcast, yeah.
It's a food podcast now, right? I mean, I think we need to stay in the lane of affordability here, and it's definitely like a chicken nugget / chunk. Maybe we get a little fancy and maybe go dino nugget or something like that.
Do you do your own homemade saucy nugs then? Buy the dinos and then some of that shitty Buffalo Wild Wings medium hot.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Or like a little bit of garlic, a little bit of like Asian something, mix it all together. Like, yeah, it could be good.
Saucy nugs. Damn you,
Saucy
Wendy's,
nugs.
for that. That's damn you. Well, this has been Not So Live from Asteroid G, cursing Wendy's name. I'm your host, Mike Finkelstein.
Hey, your buddy Mike the Ghoul here. Gonna go restock his freezer with frozen pizza because Totino's not too bad, my friend.
I'm impressed, and that's what we gotta say right here. We will see you all next time.